Imagine going on a perilous adventure in a faraway land with roaming dinosaurs, other prehistoric animals, fictional fantasy monsters, natural hazards, and even hostile humans. If that sounds like something you could sink your teeth into, then you need to check out the ARK video game series. So stay tuned and don't go away, because we're about to reveal why ARK 2 has perfected ARK 1's imperfections to make a perfect game. First up, how will ARK 2 be different from the first game? You're about to find out. ARK 2 will be different from ARK 1, and to be perfectly honest, that's a good thing. On June 12, 2022, ARK 2's release was pushed back by Bethesda and Xbox Showcase to 2023. The announcement also came with a new trailer. If you think ARK 2 will be like the first game, ARK Survival Evolved, you couldn't be more wrong. The basic framework will still be the same, and like the first game, ARK 2 will have an open-world style survival game where you can tame dinosaurs, collect resources, and even craft items, but it's the details that will ultimately make ARK 2 better than its predecessor. Unlike ARK Survival Evolved, which relied on telling the story via in-game notes, ARK 2 will be a real story. Essentially, the bare-bones story synopsis of ARK 2 centers around the surviving members of humanity that were transported to a new planet called Arat since the Earth was lost to the war in the stars. The thing is, though, no one knows how that happened, and it's not only humans that were sent to Arat, but dinosaurs as well. Once you arrive at Arat, you'll team up with legendary heroes like Santiago to fight against the so-called Dark Forces. And believe it or not, Santiago is actually voiced by film star Vin Diesel. Next up, what's the story with Santiago? Let's take a look. If you're new to the game series, then you probably don't know that Santiago was actually dead in the first game, ARK Survival Evolved. But since then, a clone of Santiago could have survived with his spirit. So far, Vin Diesel's character Santiago has played an important role in ARK 2's trailers, so it's likely he'll play an equally significant role in the game. Santiago's daughter will be voiced by actor Aloy Carvalho, who famously voiced Moana. You'll probably see Santiago and his daughter having active roles in the game. Also, crafting, combat, and movement are completely different in ARK 2. The game will only be playable in third-person perspective. However, mods can change this on private servers or in local play. It's a small change that probably won't create a stir. You'll also notice differences in combat, movement, and ARK 2's crafting system as well, but we won't dive too deep into that right now because the changes have yet to be solidified. All we know is that the new combat system is based on Souls-likes, which tells us that you'll be able to dodge, block, and parry instead of just moving around and hitting the attack button. In ARK 2, you should be able to capture targets, block, evade, combos, staggers, and special attacks. As you're exploring ARK 2's new map and worlds, you'll notice a lot of improved movements such as climbing, free climbing, slide, swing, and even parkour. Players who perfect these movements and the combat system will, without a doubt, easily destroy whole groups of players in PvP mode. Up next, how are ARK 2's build templates, cross-platform mods, and skill systems different from ARK 1? Let's have a look. Developers on ARK 2 recently released some juicy little details about what players can expect in ARK 2's new and improved skill system, building templates, and modding. Although much about the new skill system is still being kept under wraps, we can confirm that you'll be able to earn experience points through gameplay as normal, but you can also gain knowledge points through challenges, something that wasn't available in ARK 1. You can then invest these points in a massive talent tree for active talents, perks, and passive advantages. As far as build templates are concerned, you should be able to save your own builds as templates and share them with other players. You'll also have the ability to download third-party templates and upload them to your game. After, all you have to do is build them. But let's get to some cross-platform mods. Unlike ARK Survival Evolved, where only PC players can enjoy most of the mods, ARK 2 will feature cross-platform mod support. That's right, so now each mod will be available on consoles as well. As you can see, ARK 2 has much better options than the first game, and we like to give credit when credit is due, so thanks to Microsoft and the switch to Unreal Engine 5, you're going to see a significant boost in performance. Stay tuned and don't go away, because we're revealing everything we know about ARK 2. Next up, what do we know about ARK 2's new crafting system and its new world? You're about to find out. In ARK 2, the crafting system is the best we've ever seen. The crafting system is used for making items from the various resources in ARK Survival Evolved, but ARK 2's crafting system is far more advanced and offers players the ability to create even more items. Dubbed a component-based crafting system, the system will allow players to craft weapons and tools from a variety of different modules and customize their appearance and functionality. Cool, right? Therefore, specific materials, which you can only find in certain regions, will change the design and functionality of the crafted item. According to Game Insiders, this will create millions of possibilities. That's so rad. You'll also notice big changes in the world of ARK 2. The alien planet Arat creates a tremendous amount of dangers. Even the flora and the fauna Anima want you dead. The world in Ark 2 also offers a number of futures that were not available to players in the first installment of the series. In Ark 2, you'll see dynamic world events, natural and unnatural disasters that wreak havoc on the planet, and you can decide if you want to hide for them or face them head-on and get rewards. You'll also notice the PvE race. The natives of the planet, the Aratai, are an NPC race who also tame dinosaurs and act independently. All you need to know about the Aratai is that they don't like you and want you wiped off the face of Arat. Be prepared to battle it out with the Aratai, and add them to the list of things that again want to kill you. The next improvement from the first game is sensor-based Dino AI. You might be thinking, wait a second, did they just say sensor-based Dino AI? You bet we did. Sensor-based Dino AI may sound strange, but thanks to the power of Unreal Engine 5, creatures in Ark 2 now have sensor-based AI. In other words, they can practically smell, see, and hear you coming. So you'll have to be extra careful if you happen to venture into dino territory, because if you don't, well, we've all seen Jurassic Park. Up next, which gaming platforms will have Ark 2? Let's take a look. Developer Studio Wildcard has pushed the Ark 2 release date back into 2023. In 2020, Microsoft said the game would launch in 2022, but thanks to the unprecedented impact the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic has had on development pipelines, Studio Wildcard pushed Ark 2's release to 2023. Ark 2 is a console launch exclusive for Xbox Series X, and Studio Wildcard has announced a partnership with Microsoft Gaming. It's an exclusive deal that ensures the only console platform you'll be able to play Ark 2 when it launches will be Xbox. Ark is also coming to PC just like its predecessor, Ark Survival Evolved. This has left many gamers asking the question, will Ark 2 come to PS5? And the answer is, we don't know. Studio Wildcard hasn't attempted to answer the question, so no one knows. For now, Ark 2 will only be on PC and Xbox Series X for an undetermined amount of time, before potentially going to other platforms like the PS5. However, considering Ark Survival Evolved found success on PS4, one would think Ark 2 would be headed to PS5 after Studio Wildcard's contract expires with Microsoft. But again, at this time, we simply don't know. Finally, did Ark the animated series just launch? Some of the biggest movie stars in the film industry will be voicing characters in Ark the animated series. I'm talking about Vin Diesel, Madeline Madden, Michelle Yeoh, Gerard Butler, Russell Crowe, David Tennant, Carl Urban, Alan Tudyk, Malcolm McDowell, Jeffrey Wright, Devery Jacobs, Elliot Page, Deborah Mailman, Jean McLernan, and Raga Ragnars, just to name a few. Each of these talented actors plays a different figure from across human history, trapped on a prehistoric island inhabited by dinosaurs. Survival games are popular because they give us a chance to explore a new world. We get to learn about its geography and its wildlife. Afterward, you can set out and use your knowledge and creativity to master the elements. Essentially, you become a king or queen of your own domain. The series will follow the story of Helena, who is resurrected on the strange and wild land that serves as the setting of the animated show. She battles warlords, the elements, and wild beasts that inhabit the island while trying to find new allies and uncover the secrets of her new home. That's a wrap for today's video. Thank you for watching.